Hare Krishna. Welcoming you all to Bhagavad Gita level 1 course, which is of 18 days. 18 days continuously we are going to do. And today we are come to 15th day. So fast, just 2 weeks are going. It's already gone. So only 3-4 days more, one today, and then Thursday we are completing this course. Immediately, you see, yesterday the message has come. What is the message? Oh, you all are good, eligible to go to level 2. So everybody, whoever is already attended once, or now you are attending, even now you can register for level 2. There's no restriction like you have to complete. See, it's better that you complete your quiz so that you're aware like how much you have gained knowledge. Even if you make mistake, reattempt. Even if that again, I think 3 times you can reattempt. So you will be thorough with that knowledge. So in level 2, it will become easy. Even otherwise, no hard and fast one. We'll keep forgetting also. We may know, but we may forget. So keep attending this level 1 course whichever time is suitable for you. And also continue your level 2. Level 2 will go in a smooth snail pace, 18 weeks. So this is 18 days, that will take 18 weeks. So 18 weeks, I think 5 weeks, more than 5 weeks. So, I mean, sorry, 5 months, sorry. So 5 months. It aram se, 18 chapter, you will complete in 5 months, half a year. So then you go to level 3, level 4. It will be all beautiful journey. Please take it up. And yeah, so we have come to all these things are, NND Prabhuji has made all this, our center head, Ramanishra Das Prabhuji, he has made all this arrangement. So we are learning all this from ISKCON Mangalore. And it's free of cost, nothing. Even if you don't want to buy a book, no problem, because everything is there online also. If you're very comfortable, your gadget. So with the Veda base, you can read everything from there also. Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, even other shlokas and all, everything is available. So you can go through that also. Or in case you feel, I need to have book, then you can go for buying books also. So now all these things are arranged by ISKCON Mangalore. Sri Radha Govinda temple is there. So we have gone to that temple also. It is virtual temple. We have come there and let us pay obeisances and ask nothing we can ask. We need not have to ask anything because he knows everything, whatever we lack, he is going to give us. But what maximum we can ask is, let us understand the shloka meaning. Not to recite shloka, let us understand the meaning of all the shlokas and let us absorb it and take it in our life. So what is to be done and what is not to be done, everything is given. So let us, go through that. And not like, that much, we should have that knowledge. So we can ask only that. So I'm saying 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamatra. You can repeat on mute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, Pranati, anybody wants to take our first preference to the students of this class? Otherwise, I can ask admin Mathaji if she is also having bad throat. She said, in case if she is also not free or unable to take, I'll take. Yeah, I'll take. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gauratvishe Namah Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. That is Pranati. We go to the class. Understand Bhagavad Gita in 18 days. This is the course name. It's a level 1 course. And today we have come to chapter 15. What is the name of that? Purushottama Yoga. When your class started on 11th, our Purushottama month got over on 12th. And we were continuously saying this chapter. Every day we were reciting this chapter and some Chorashtakam. You know, Chorashtakam was also very famous. So the entire Purushottama month, we were reciting that one. So mostly some people may have by-hearted also. It was auspicious. Yeah, Purushottama, who is Uttama Purusha, is Purushottama. So who is Uttama Purusha? Actually, Krishna only. And we are going to learn about him, of the yoga of the Supreme Person, Bhagavan, Krishna. We are going to learn about it. Okay, it will be little philosophical, but not so much. We can understand. Based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, Abhay Charan Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And what did we learn yesterday? Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. There were 3 gunas in material nature: Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna. And all these gunas affect a person. A person means any living being when he takes a form. Otherwise, as an Atma, it doesn't affect. But an Atma, what it does, it takes a form. Cat form, dog form, bird form, human form, any form it takes. And this 3 gunas like magnet and iron particles. It just affects. So it's made of matter. All these things are matter, material. So it affects that all these living beings. So Gunatraya Vibhaga means we learned in detail how a person behaves in all these 3 modes, how a person behaves, and all the different topics we discussed. So how it is conditioned, how the human beings are getting conditioned because of our soul is getting conditioned because of this material modes. Then effect of conditioning by the modes. What is the effect? After it affects, okay, but what is the ultimate effect? That also we saw. And then how to transcend these modes of nature. Once how to transcend, it's only through bhakti. Only through devotional service. And do what? Do devotional service and to go to Lord's abode. That is what we are all aiming at. So we need to, because all these 3 gunas will pull you down. Sattva-guna, Rajo-guna. Sattva-guna will give you all pious, you'll be doing all pious activities that will fetch you our punya karma, all that, pious. But of what use? Again, you will go and, enjoy in your upper loka, enjoy that. Again, you will be reborn. Okay, if you do pap karma also like that, you go to down this lower lokas, suffer all that, whatever punishment is, like going to jail and coming. So after all that, again, you'll be sent back to this world for taking a punarjanma. So on all these 3, it gives us a rebirth. So we don't want to have rebirth. We have to go to Goloka Vrindavan because from where we have come, that is our permanent residence. Okay, so this is how to transcend only through devotional service. That is what we learned yesterday. And today what are we going to learn is from material world to spiritual world. How to go from material world is by car or, or by aeroplane or this helicopter or what, rocket. No, it is not like that. We have to go only by our actions will take us there. Only our pious action will take us there. And also here it is shown as by detachment to material things. It can be material things, material men and women, everything will come. We're all materially made only. So all that doesn't mean you have to go out of the house and all. Be in the house, have normal talk and normal attachment and all. Don't overexert yourself to show what will happen to you, that, this and all that. Once they are matured, and once the children are matured enough to take care of their things, leave it. Let them handle their marriage, their children, like that. We should not be involving much. So we should, our path become, we should make our path free so that we can spend more time on the Lord. So by detachment and also surrendering towards the Lord. That is what is the detachment towards family people. And but now it has become ulta. Detached from the God, because we have no time to pray to Lord. No time for attending class, nothing. Because our prarabdha karma, we say, our baggage is so much. The next generation also, we are responsible to take care of them. Then their next generation, as long as we have health and all this, no, we will be spending. After that, once we are become useless, they won't depend on us. Then what we will do? Then we will try to have the other way, have surrender to Lord and detachment from them. That time, no eyesight, no strength to sit, can't understand things. Our brain would have become this. Everything will go bad, and the whole life becomes wasted. So instead, what we can do is now detachment from the materialistic things and surrender towards the Lord. Appreciating Krishna's position as our maintainer in this world. He is a maintainer of, he is a creator, maintainer, and annihilator. So we have to, we are, understanding how he is maintaining the entire world, entire universe. The summary of Vedanta and Vedas, that is also given here. The Vedanta is written by him. Vedas or Vedanta is all written by him, it is said by him. What are we learning from there? About the Lord only. And after learning, what are we going to achieve? We have to go back to Godhead only, go to God's abode only. So everywhere is, surrounded by him. Knowing Krishna means knowing everything. That is what is ending. So let's see how the shlokas. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Purushottama Yogaha Atha Panchadashodhyayah Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhva Moolamata Shakam Ashwattam Prahuravyayam Chandasi Yasya Parnani Yastam Vedavit. So Bhagavan is saying, Krishna is saying, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its root upwards and its branches down. Normally, a tree will look like this, but it is a mirror effect of the tree, how it will look. The branches, as if all the roots are up, the branches are like this, up, and leaves are down. So the effect of that, mirror effect of the actual tree. So there is an actual tree in the this imperishable banyan tree that has its. It is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its root upwards and is branched down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this. Yeah, one who knows this tree is the knower of Vedas. So this is a mirror effect. What we are talking here, what Bhagavan is saying is a mirror effect of a tree which is there in spiritual sky. So the reflection of that is seen in this material world. But is it an actual tree? No, it is not an actual tree. We are just trying to understand what is the mirror effect of the spiritual sky. That is what we are going to understand. What are its fruits? What are the branches? Branches means kya? Exactly what we are meaning by branches. Exactly what do we mean by the leaves and all that. Okay. So this is what is shown here. Bhagavan ka, the tree, the spiritual tree, supposed to be there. The effect of is what we are seeing here. The roots are up. The branches are going down, down, down. Some branches are, of course, trying to go up. Some branches are going down. Mostly all are down only. And leaves and creepers and all the twigs and sub branches, everything is going on, getting interlinked, interlocked and all that. So what is this? We are in the bottommost part. Why? We are entangled with all this. We are entangled with what? All this sense objects. Our sense objects take us, that bandha, we become, conditioned. So we are all in the bottommost where the family will tie us for some reason. The relatives will tie us for some reason. Then our education, our job, and that, and this, we are all tied up. To free from all this, it's very difficult. And also our Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, all these three modes are also there to pull us down. It keeps, getting us engaged. Still, there are people like you who come and attend all these classes trying to learn what is Gita and all. So religiosity is also there. There are people who are religious in spite of all these troubles. They take some time out of all this and they try to attend classes and learn scriptures and all. So the branches which is going on, some branches will go up. So try to go up means what? Going towards the Lord. I mean, actually, we can see that, when you grow a plant, how much ever you keep inside, the branches will turn towards the place where it gets sunlight or some air or something, it just turns. How much ever you try to turn, again, within 2-3 days, it will again turn itself. The same way, we are all in the rock bottom, but we are learning, some scriptures and all that. So we are trying to go up. Go upward. That is the place where we are going. We have to be there. So we try to, somewhere within ourselves, we know we are not a permanent residents of this place. We have to go there. But again, because of all these reasons, our senses, with eyes and with our, all the senses you can understand, ears, but the eyes will see. We are supposed to see the Lord, but what are we seeing? The TV serials and the movies and other things, some cricket, some match comes, so then we are interested. Some sports or some art, some activity. So our eyes is, the senses are pulling there. Ears also, in listening to so many other music other than Kirtan and Bhajan. Definitely, we are not totally engaged in Kirtan and Bhajan. There are so many. So the more you listen to Bhagwan, the branches will go up. But the moment you take interest in, with the senses, you take interest in some other thing, we are going to the opposite direction. So we are actually going far away from the Lord's abode. So this is where we are all interlinked and all twined, and all the sense gratification. Then religiosity, yes, then he goes up. He does puja part, he goes up. Again, sense gratification, you fall down. All this. See, economic development. Yes, you have to take up a job to upgrade yourself. Then again you take up job and then you cannot spend time for Bhagwan ka puja part and again you fall down. With sense objects, again you fall down. Pious act. Then again you go up. So all these branches, sometimes you go up, sometimes you come down, like that. So living beings are in this position where they are trying very hard with all the 6 indriyas. They are trying very hard to go up towards God's abode. That too, here when you reach, it is only Brahma's abode. From here, then it becomes free. Then you can easily go to Bhagwan ka lok. But then, as long as we are here, it's all this, things are pulling us down. This is what this tree is about. Go to next shloka. अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रबालाः अधश्च मूलानि अनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. So the branches of this tree extend downwards and upwards. You can see that each branch, some are going down, but some are trying to go up. So what are these? Whenever they're trying to go up, means this particular human being, or that set of people, they try to upgrade themselves. No, I can't be down. I have to go up. Go up means what? Towards the Lord. So they will try to escape this, all their problems. They will try to go up. Again, they fall down. They again go up and all that. So all this extend downward and upward, nourished by the 3 modes of material nature. All these things, this is nourished by our 3 modes of material nature. Kabhi sattva guna, kabhi rajo guna, kabhi tamo guna. So more sattva guna, again you try to go up. Rajo guna and tamo guna will again pull us down. Rajo guna to it will take us to many other activities. Tamo guna is totally sleep, slumber, slow, totally in a dull and dumb mode. Then it will easily, you can go swiftly, you can go down. No this worries at all. The twigs are the objects of the senses. The twigs are all our senses, eyes, nose, all this tongue. We may take interest in eating. So many things are not offering to the Lord. So all this will take us, pull us down. We go down and down. So what are we supposed to do? From 9th chapter, we have been learning. Whatever you have, whatever you eat, you have to offer to the Lord. Then whatever you, yat karoshi yat darshanasi, even that is given. Whatever you wear, whatever you, anything you use, or anything given on charity also. Always think that you have to give only the prasad. You offer everything to the Lord. Just one Hare Krishna Nama Japa. And then always, have that thing in your mind. We have to remember Lord for everything. Not only while eating, for doing any action, we have to remember God. Then it becomes prasad. Then we are on the safer platform. It comes under akarma level. The 3rd chapter, you should remember. Okay. The twigs are the objects of senses. The tree also has its roots going down. It has its roots going down as well as up also it is there. So going down, samajhne ka ki we are going away from the Lord. Going up means, some pious activities we do. We are doing all these scriptural studies and all. So we are trying to go up. All the japa and all when you do, we will try to escape this. Yeah, as this rule is going down, and these are bound by the bound to the fruitive actions of human society. So human society is depicted like this. So now let's see the comparison between spiritual world and material world. Now, what is spiritual world? It is eternal. Even when the whole pralay comes, or devastation, all the entire Brahmanda, so many, not one Brahmanda, there are so many Brahmandas. Brahmanda is what? 14 lokas. All will get annihilated. But this particular Bhagwan ka abode, this is called Goloka Vrindavan, this will not get annihilated at all. That is a permanent place. This world is what? It is real, but it is only temporary. It will get annihilated. Then Mahape, true love. In God's abode, it is all true love. Not that kama purta mama, like, you give me something, then I love you. The moment you say, no, I can't give you, then I hate you. So our material world is like that. The more you somebody is favoring you or you get some help from them, then you like them. But the moment they say, no, sorry, from now onwards, I can't give you anything enough, then you will not have any liking for them. So here it's all like, only lame them. If you give, I will like you that way. So it is only lust. Then Mahape, what? True happiness, everlasting happiness. This happiness is short-lived. Here we can see some happy news will come and immediately something will be knocking as a bad news. So it comes with all happiness, in fact, more of this, sad news only we get. Either health is gone or wealth is gone or something gone, and you're always in the depressed mood only. Mahape, it is true relationship. Here we have only temporary relationship. Why it is said? Right from our childhood, we can see how many times we have told so many friends, if you are my true friend, I will never miss you. I will always be with you. And what during SSC and all, we used to write that those days, I'm talking my days, autograph book or something we used to maintain. I don't know where that book is gone. With all this, so many years, who were there, can't even remember whose names are also we forgot. Till SSC, so thick friends we can't miss each other. We used to cry and all. Then college, new friends. Again, those friends are gone. Then job, new friends. Those are gone. Now we are just in some platform. So it's only all temporary relationship. Even with your own mother, father and all. Mother gone, father gone, grandfather, whoever was very good to you and you used to love them, all have gone. Now also we are eating and sleeping and we are enjoying life. So nobody goes behind them. A temporary relationship. There's no sadness there. There is absolutely full of bliss. Only sadness is there. Then 4 real problems are absent there. No birth, because we'll all be in Sukshma Sharira. We won't take this Stula Sharira, we won't take that. We'll all be in that soul and the Sukshma. Sukshma Sharira is what? Subtle body. Along with subtle body, we will be living there. So because there is no body, because only body dies, right? We don't have a body there. So no birth. So no death. Since no birth, there is no death and no old age and no disease also. Whereas here, all these 4 problems are present because we take birth with a body, and that's why there is a death. And in the process, what? Old age and disease also comes. So this is what is material world versus spiritual world. Now, that's why you can find these dogs and all, barking. They are not owned by anybody. Still, the street dog itself, thinks that this place is mine. Any other dog comes, it will keep barking. How dare you come to my area? The other dog will say, how dare you stop me? This is my area. Both dogs will fight. So we are also doing the same thing. Actually, the area belongs to neither of them. But what do we say? This house is mine. Kiske land pe kaun ghar banaya? And for making a house, he has taken what? The material, whatever he has taken, the cement and water and whatever he has used, everything from the same universe. And who's created this universe? Bhagwan ne create kiya. But we are so proud. I build a house, this is mine and all that. And okay, theek hai, chalo. Man liya, you're proud of it. How long you can use it? At the age of 30 and 40, you must have made the house. Are you going to be alive for another 100 years, 200 years? No. After a certain age, so you won't even, senses to know, okay, this house is yours. Even if you're alive, you won't be in a conscious level after 100 years, 120, 150 years, and even if you are alive. You're not going to take away the house along with you. You are just going to be, a bare body will be put on the fire and, done. Within few seconds, everything is done. And what are we leaving? We are leaving only things, for which people, our own people will fight. No, this is mine. Father has kept this for me. Mother has given this for me. We are giving them chance to fight for our own hard-earned money and hard-earned whatever we have purchased. Either we are going to take, and not for them also, they will fight. Whoever is the heir, the children, they will all fight for our things. So this is what, these are all property which belongs to me. He feels, when he is alive, he feels like that. But this is all temporary. We forget the fact that we are here temporarily. That doesn't mean we should not own a house or you should not have a car or bungalow or anything. We can, but the fact that just thank you, God. That thanking mentality has to be there. It is on your place which I know I have made a house with your, if all given, whatever you have given me, the knowledge you have given me, so I could earn money and so I could, have extra money. I made a house. Whatever my strength you have given me, right thinking power has well. So this thought one should have. We can make all house and everything, but have a thanksgiving prayer we should always do. See here, how dare you call me a fool? Immediately one person gets angry. If someone calls him a fool, how dare you call me a result of false prestige? Whereas a bhakta, what he will say? Yes, I am a fool. Why? I don't know. I've come from Bhagwan ka place. I mean, that place. No, I don't know the route to go back. Swiftly, I came here. Again, here only I'm taking so many births. I don't know the way to go up. Yes, I am a fool. He accepts. He is free from false prestige. Yeah, if you're calling me fool, yes, I am a fool. He gets a reason also for being a fool. Yes, now one non-devotee, what he thinks, I earn so much money because I am super talented. He is very proud of his, the income, the position and all that. But whereas you think bhakta, all these, devotees, they're all not taking up job. Are they not CEOs or, MDs of any companies? They must be also earning quite well. But what they feel, yes, whatever I get, it's all Krishna's mercy. So he must be, he will be thanking the Lord. You have given me intelligence. You have given me all things. Say I'm working in a company. Suppose if company is paying because the company is running. If the company gets closed, you won't get job. I mean, you're jobless. Then you don't. So why the company is sustaining? Because God is gracing me. That wherever I'm working, the company itself is not getting closed. Even they have retrenchment and all. At least my position is safe. At least because I am getting good salary, I'm thanking God. At least my position, God is taken care. So he is free from all this illusion, Whereas one who is not a devotee, you always feel proud of whatever he has. And this also, attachment, false association. My wife, my child, my relatives, my house, everything, my. So once upon a time, all these people were there. After some 10 years, half of the people must have gone. Even the children would have grown big and got settled somewhere. No relation, no hi, hello, no contact, nothing. When they were small, they used to always be around us. When we grow old, there won't be anybody. Then what? We have to depend on what? Then Krishna, please save me. Then you'll remember Krishna. As long as when people are around us, then spend time with them, gala time and all that. So these are all false. False association is very temporary. It is applicable to each individual of us, not only one person. Even his own wife and wife may have come in the journey in between, right? When he was 25 or 30, he must have got a wife. In the process, the wife may go first, or the husband may leave leave his body, whatever. And what will happen? So will he go along with his wife? When the wife dies, will he go in, jump in the fire because, I can't stay alone without you? No, the life goes on like that. So it is all false association. I love you, you love me and all, only because of some false association. But what is of true association? Only with the Lord. We can have true association only. So we should never forget, right from our childhood, we should be training, or even our children and grandchildren, whoever is there, we should train them right from beginning, not only just blindly pray, batti laga, chalo, pray karo. It is not that way. Have understanding. God is going to be with us forever. Be his devotee. That's what he says in Bhagavad Gita. If you're my devotee, I will never leave you. He tells Arjuna. Boldly tell everybody, my devotee will never perish. That's what he says in one of the shlokas. So we have to, believe the Lord, and he says, my bhaktas will always, they will come to my abode. I'm promising. There's no samshya. He says all the different words he used, and when God himself says that, we have to believe. And that is the true association we must have. Hare Krishna. So when I'm telling you all this, don't think I'm giving pravachan or I'm jnani and all that. I'm also like you, only student only. It is I am telling myself, hammering me. Listen, understand. This is a false association. This is a true association. That is what is given in Bhagavad Gita. I'm telling myself also. It's not that I'm advising somebody. Don't mistake me. Hare Krishna. Then na rupamasyeha tatopalabhyate nanto na chadirna cha sampratishtha ashwatham yenam suviruda moolam asanga shastrena dridena chitva tatapadam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyah tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yata pravritti prasruta purani. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived. You know, oh, where is this tree? I want to see which continent. Australia, Antarctica, where? No, the tree is not actually seen. There's only a analogy is given about this tree. So the tree form, the real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. The tree is just there. Analogy is given, and what is the full entire thing, the root and the leaves and all, you cannot see the end because we're all so downfall. We're all in the bottom, rock bottom. So you keep going, all entangled, intertwined, twined and all. You can never just leave all the relationship and just stay idle. Something will crop up and you have to, you have to have good relation. So you have to have, whenever you see your neighbor, hi, hello, then you spend some time, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or maximum 5 minutes. Sab theek hai, that, because you want neighbors also. Your neighbors, your society, everything we need, because we are staying in the society. But what happens is we should not have the limitation. Just hi, hello is okay, even with your own people, but not totally engrossed and totally, get attached to them. So no one can understand where it ends, where it begins, so where the foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this tree with the weapon of detachment. Don't be so much attached to all this society and other things and all. Only Bhagwan ke saath hi total attachment should be there. So with other things, we should cut this tree with the weapon of detachment. So doing, one must seek that place from which, having once gone, one never returns. Where are we supposed to go? Cut this entire, all this relationship, but with the acts of detachment. And then what? Surrender towards the Lord and go where we are supposed to go. So doing so, one must seek that place from which, having once gone, one never returns. Once you go there, you don't get a rebirth at all. So go to that place where you don't come back. That is Goloka Vrindavan, Bhagavan Ka Dham. One never returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom everything has begun. Everything has been created by the Lord, right? So we have to reach him only, and in whom everything is abiding since time immemorial. So everything is with him only, and we have to go to that place only and get liberated. That is what we are supposed to use the right word. Get liberated from this world. So not physically, even by doing this detachment and all, you can enjoy that life, detached life. When you're detached, whatever is the life you are going to experience after the liberation, the same life you can experience here when you're alive with the same form, in the same janma, you can experience that. Yeah. What happened? Yes, Nirmana Mohajita Sangha Dosha Adhyatma Nitya Vinivritta Kama Dvandvair Vimukta Sukha Dukkha Sanchet Gachantya Moda Padam Avyayam Tat. Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, false association, once you leave all that, who understand the eternal, that is God, who are done with material lust, enough. Whatever I've enjoyed, enough. Now I don't have anything to be enjoyed in this material world. I've done with all the enjoyment. अभी कुछ नया मोबाइल आएगा तो भी no, I'm not interested. नया new future, what now? Some 2 days back I saw a news. iPhone is on sale. So people are thronging to get that iPhone. What, 15% sale or something? Oh, people so much rush to get that. What? After all, it's material, no? But no, that feature is so good, and iPhone is so costly, but then giving on sale. So people just throng for that. But for us, what? It is like pattar do or gold do. Devotee should do what? Throw both of them. We don't need a pattar as well as we don't need the gold ka biscuit or gold ka pattar, whatever. We don't care. So that is how we have to upgrade ourselves. So very easily said than done, no? It is not so easy to be, but we have to practice. Ultimately, what? That only gives us that, behaving like that only will give us liberation. So those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, nothing can deter him. Happiness is okay, fine, because he is ready for this. And there's some bad news also. When bad news come, okay, I know something will come like that. Okay, then what? Some happiness, okay. He is not bothered at all. And who unbewildered know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. Such a person can definitely attain Bhagwan's abode. Yeah. Natad bhasayate suryo na sashanko na pavakah yadgatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. That dhama is how? It's a paramam mama. It's a very nice, and vape what? No bhasayate suryo, no illumination by the sun. But whereas in this world, this earth, what? We are waiting when sun will rise, and just before sunrise, some brightness will come. Oh, nice, good sunrise, sun rose. And then what? That Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna is there's no need of sunlight or the moonlight or electricity and all. It is because God is there, He is illumining everywhere. That's why you always see a halo in behind, where in all the photos you can see Bhagwan ke piche ek halo banaya rehta hai. Because that shows what? Wherever God is there, He's throwing the light. Effulgence. His effulgence is thrown everywhere. So it is always bright. There's no night at all there. So that abode of mine is illumined by the abode of mine is not illumined by the sun or moon, nor by electricity. One who reaches it never returns to this material world. So we are like this. We cannot perceive like we have to go like this and go to Goloka Vrindavan, and so that we don't come back to this material world and be born again. So that Goloka Vrindavan will be like this. Radharani will be there. Gopas and Gopis will be there. There will be Jara and all these birds, and who are all liberated. They will all be here. Birds and animals and butterflies and trees. Okay. All liberated souls will be there in the form of tree or in the form of any forms. So we should also be going there. So picnic banane jayenge hum after leaving this body. Hare Krishna. Mamai vamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha manasashtan indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. That's what God is saying. The living entities in this conditioned world of my eternal fragmental past. We are all part and parcel of the Lord. We have all come from there. That's why he says, Aham Bija Pita. I am your father. Then in some other shloka says, I am your father, mother, grandsire. I am your Pitamaha. Pitamaha is grandfather. He says, I am everything for you. So I am maintaining the world. I have created you. So I am your father, mother, everything. So we are all his part. So whatever quality he has, we also have. Like for example, like mother and father. So we must have inherited some qualities, right? Either looks or some guna, something will be there of father, mother, some height, weight, or your eyes. Your eyes are like your mother's, nose is like your father. Something will be, that genetically we inherited that. Same thing. We are part and parcel of the Lord. So his guna also is with us only. So how do you, if he is Satchitananda, we are also Satchitananda. If he has strength, we also have strength. At least 10 kilo utane ka strength to hai, 7-8 kilos. Yes, he must be holding, in his little finger, one great mountain and holding it for 1 week or something. If not, definitely we can't do that. But some strength, at least 7-8 kilo, 10 kilo to uta sakte hain. So much strength we have. And he is what? Very famous in everything. He has lot of knowledge. His renunciation, all this then. So we also have all that. So we are all part and parcel of the Lord. We are all fragmental parts, eternal. We are also eternal. Only the body dies. As a soul, we are always there. There's no date of birth. There's no happy birthday for the soul. So only for this body, there's a happy birthday and there's a birth date and death date. And due to conditioned life, we are all taken a body and we are in this world. And because of this condition, 3 modes, attacking us every now and then. That's why we are struggling. They are struggling very hard with 6 senses. To all our eyes, nose, and tongue, and ears, and all that. We are trying very hard. No, I should not be attached to all this. Because at this 3 o'clock batch, so many people, actually it's the time to rest, because you'll be having nice good khana. Just relax. But you people chose to come to 3 o'clock class. That shows what? Tamoguna ko dur karke, no, I want to hear. So that shows that interest, that Sattva-guna is in you has propped up so much, and you are taking up that. Sattva-guna, yes, I'll go with Sattva-guna. Not the Tamoguna is telling us to sleep. No. Let me hear. After 4 o'clock, let me 4:50 now. It's 4 already. After the class gets over, then I will take a nap or something. But now, no. You're telling your tamoguna, no, don't pull me now. Now I'm with sattva. So we have freedom also. We can choose to go with whom. Either to take up sattva or rajas or tamog. So every now and then these pulls are always there. But we have a freedom to choose which mode we should be in. So they are struggling very hard. Who we, human being, I mean, all these six senses, we are struggling very hard. And as well, which includes our mind also. Even with your mind, when we are made steady, to attend this class. Yes, I have to attend. There are many students in our class who have not missed even one single class. They are attending all the 18, I mean, till 15 days they are attending. So, I mean, that is also to be appreciable, It requires a lot of firm determination. Only then only you can take up. So that freedom Bhagavan is given, we have to make use of that freedom and come out of these three modes. Yeah, so this is given. And next is what? This is very important. See, if God is like Sagar, full ocean, we are like drops only. But the quality is same. The Sagar ka jo pani, jo water is khara only, you taste that water. Any, just do like this and it is salty only. Take one drop, even that will will have the same quality of salty water. So we are all this part and parcel of this Lord. You can understand. Or fire and the small, sparks. So when you have that crackers and all, when you burst, so sparks, sparklers and all you say, But that is also it will be very hot, and when it touches your skin gets burned. So the quality is same. Only that the quality is same, but quantity is very small. So we are all quantity wise very small, but quality is the same. If this is Bhagwan, we are all like this. If this is Bhagwan, we are all like this. This is what we have to understand. So living being, same quality, but less in quantity. We are Anu, he is Vibhu, Vibhu. So Krishna is Satchitananda, so are we. We are also Satchitananda. We are also, if Sat is what? We are all Satyam, always there. Eternal. It's not that we are just born or we will come to birth or we have come to birth someday. No, we are always eternal. Satya, Satyam. Sat and Chit, always in the knowledge. We are always having awareness, conscious. We are also, consciousness is there in us. The Lord is also like that. And Ananda, we are always in bliss. We means what I'm talking about, the Atma. Atma always wants to be always happy. Ananda. But then what we are doing, we are making it sad by not deviating out of the Bhagwan ka things and taking interest in other things. I mean, we feel we are all very happy and all that. Our soul is not happy at all. It's like in cage. He's sitting in cage and he's helpless. Because he thought, oh, now I've taken human form. Now I'll get liberated. Because now, after taking a human form, the human can think and, it will help me to liberate. But no, when after taking human form, we take interest in other things and all, again go down. So Atma becomes very sad. Okay. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapi ukramati ishwarah grihitva itani samyati Yurgandan Ivashayat in any bodily form that it enters. This Atma goes inside any bodily form. It can be bird, animal, or crawling animal, what makhi, makoda, and all that small insects, or human being, any form it takes, what it happens, and from which it departs to another body. After a certain period, it goes to some other body. The soul, as a master of that body, carries with it 6 subtle senses and the impression they have created. Just as the air carries the fragrance of a flower from its source to another place. Air doesn't get contaminated because of the things outside. For example, a fish market is there. You just pass through the fish market. Oh, horrible. Then you just close your eyes. Nose and you go. Then suppose there is a flower car, all the line, some flower car shops. So uska smell, all that, jasmine and all that. You enjoy. Then you come across a temple or something, all chandan ka vas and all that. So the wind, the air doesn't get contaminated. As the position is there, as the place, it carries that also. Next, it comes to a good place, a nice aroma comes. And a hotel, so you get nice aroma. When I said, I remembered. Hotel kind of, you get nice masala and all that smell, So like that, so as the air doesn't get contaminated, it takes away along with it, So like that, our Atma, what it does, it keeps going on each body and it takes the travel like that. And along with that, along with the Atma, what goes? Senses, or subtle senses. Subtle, that is the Sukshma Sharira. it goes along with the Sukshma Sharira. What is that? For example, Bhimsen Joshi. I think because North Indian classes here, I mean English speaking. So if it was Tamil, I would have said, I already taken morning session, M.S. Subbulakshmi or some any Tamil poet, some famous personality. So Bhimsen Joshi, I think most of the people must, or Ravi Shankar, so Pandit Ravi Shankar, Sitar Vadam. So when he dies, either he would have gone to Goloka Vrindavan or he would have taken some form, right? So when that form comes, when he has gone into some body, along with it, the soul and the Sukshma Sharira is gone. So that child would be playing that sitar right from childhood. So we will be wondering, oh, this hardly he has taken any training. The sitarli, I mean, if at all, that, or singer. So the child will immediately, like when the child is small, it will be singing very well. So we have seen all the child prodigy. How it happens? Because of the soul and the Sukshma Sharira which has entered that body. But we do not know which Pandita soul is entered. We do not know. But there are children, who are child prodigy. That's what I said. When they are small itself, they are very excelling in so many things because of this rebirth. You can believe that way. So it takes along with it subtle senses and impression they have created in the previous janma. They takes in the next janma also. Yes. Stotram chakshu sparshanam cha rasanam granameva cha adhishchaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. Having entered a material body, the living being presides over the ears, eyes, skin, tongue, nose, and the mind, and enjoys the sense objects of sound, form, touch, taste, and smell. As it takes the form, it enjoys accordingly. Now we are in human form. So we have 2 legs, 2 hands. We can think, see, hear in a different way. Then suppose next janma we take a dog form. No hands are gone. We'll be walking with 4 legs. We'll have an extra tail also. Where in human form we didn't have a tail. So when you're happy now, we know how to smile and laugh and all. A dog cannot laugh, so it has to wag its tail to show its happiness. So according to the body, there is what senses also changes. So it takes a different form, and accordingly his eyes, nose, and every touch, smell, touch, taste, everything changes. So as you take a cow form, then you get horns and different, and you understand also. I think this elephant, it has a lot of good buddhi, he remembers very well. His intelligence is very sharp. He remembers that what remembrance power is too much for elephant. So only the outward form will be different, but inside what all this, each individual will have, each species will have its own special characteristics of either remembering or eyesight or ears very sharp, and dog will have sniffing. The nose are very sharp. We'll keep sniffing, So when you take a dog form, you'll keep sniffing. Yeah, and Hare Krishna. Utkramantam sthitam vapi gunjanam va gunanvitam vimudānānu pasyanti jnana chakshushaha. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body. A foolish means what? A person who is not interested in scriptures or not interested in anything of religious. No. For me, work is worship. I work, I get money, I enjoy, that's all. There's one life, so let me enjoy. That's all he knows and he understands. Maybe when he grows old and all, he may realize. We don't know, we do not know. But then it will be too late. He's already wasted his life doing something, and accordingly he'll get another birth also with the taste what he has developed. So he'll get another, then he will have to repent if he remembers. Then you'll have to repent. Oh, I got a good human form, but I wasted by not, adhering to the rules, and I didn't learn any of these scriptures and also I didn't know. So what we can do is we can motivate others. Now the October month is open. So what we can do is just tell as many people as possible, because many people do not know such classes going on. So some people know, like Mathaji said, I knew I had attended, but then in between gap because of so many other commitments again, but she felt no, I will again take up. So she has come. Like that, many people can rejoin all this 18 days course. No harm. Keep doing, because as you keep doing, the foundation will be very strong. Nobody is going to stop you. Why you're doing for the 3rd time, 5th time? There are children. I'm actually children teacher in Tamil, in Tamil language. Right from 2000, I became teacher in 2021 June for kids. That boy is still attending. He was in 7th standard, now he's in 9th standard. He's still attending. He knows everything. Now next class, that slide will have this shloka. I may make him read because he's become so thorough. No? He knows which shloka will come and that what story will come, which chapter may, which story, that slides will show which story. He'll say, now I will tell this. Story means he will take up. In Bhagavatam, he will start with Bhagavatam. He will start from there. In Bhagavatam, which chapter it is given, all that he knows by heart. So such children are there doing for 2.5 years, they are doing continuously, they are doing. That is time pass for them, But that is how we have to, spending 1.5 hours in the whole day is okay. And that too, 18 days only, So we should continue. And apart from this, you can take a bell too also. It's not very hard and all. You can just take it as a fun and see, you can use your intelligence. You have been, successful in your entire life. So you can, keep your brain active by taking up all this course, learn. Again, your brain will start remembering all that college days and all we have learned, college and school days. In this old days, yes, we will learn. We'll make out, and your brain becomes active. That's what even doctors say. Learn new things. Learn new language. Learn something. Keep challenging your brain to do something. Then you don't go into that Alzheimer's disease or anything. So brain should be always kept active. Not grinding, same thing, doing again and again. Learn something new and it becomes very active. You could try to find out the solution. So the foolish, we'll come back to this. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of what mode of nature. Nothing he understands. But one whose eyes, like people who are attending the class and all, we are trained to see eyes, in what level? What are we? We are not the body, we are all the soul. Do good in this janma so that next janma, if at all you want to take, definitely we'll take another body because we are not so lucky to go to Golaka Vrindavan so soon. If at all we take a form also, at least one human form, we will get to do pious activities. Still, we can continue. So, but one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this. So, we are all very lucky. At least some, by hook or crook, we have come to this, good platform, and we will not take a back step. We will continue doing this so that we will not remain a fool. Whereas such people who are work is worship, one life, let me enjoy this life. Such people will not understand. Yeah, so we'll not talk of them also. But we will motivate others. We may tell to 10 people, 2 may join. Okay, no problem. Whoever is, Bhagavan says, no, whoever is not believing in me, they will not understand me. So for them, it's like I'm covered in Maya. So we'll just leave them. Okay. Now next is what? Yatanto yoginas chainam. Yeah. Yatanto yoginas chainam pashyanti atmani avastitam. Yatanto api akratatmano nainam pashyati acetasaha. Okay. The enduring transcendentalist, यहाँ पे चैतन्य महाप्रभु का, that thing is given, photo is given. The enduring transcendentalist who is situated in a self-realization can see all this clearly. Person who is all self-realized people can see all this. And these devotees also, who are thronging towards him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is who? Is God ka avatar only, Krishna avatar only. But he has Radharani ka potency also in him. Because Krishna wanted to know, why does Radharani so much mad after me? I want to know what quality do I have that she likes me so much. So I need to know that also. So only when he becomes Radha, he will come to know. So he took a form as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as a Krishna, but the form and the color of his skin color and all is like Radharani. So he is able to understand, oh, that's why she loves me so much. And all he is able to understand. And he has, said, for liberation, it's not very long ago. It's just 550 years back. He told people around him, please take up Mahamatra, get liberated. So all these great souls, when they say, we have to listen because that is what they have realized. They have realized what is self, what is, how to get liberated. So we have to take such people seriously and all this. That's why Guru, we have lot of respect for Gurus. My Guru is what? Guru ka matlab kya? Guru ka matlab kya? Andhakar ko mitane wala. Guru. The ignorance, the person who is removing the ignorance is called Guru. What is ignorance? The one what we did not know, now we know. So that ignorance is gone. Now you have gained knowledge. So such person is called Guru. So that's why we are in this ISKCON and all. We have all these acharyas, gurus. They say, no, do 16 rounds. Yes. Get up early in the morning. Yes. Listen to Bhagavatam classes. Yes. And what? Getting up early in the morning and do what? Watch Mangalarti. Yes. So we keep taking instructions from them. And tomorrow is Ekadashi. Do fast from grains. Yes. So we learn everything from the acharyas, from the guru, whoever is teaching us. The NND Prabhuji Hone Doyam, even Prabhupada. We are all learning everything from Prabhupada books and all. So they are all guiding us either in human form or in the book form. Prabhupada is giving us advice from the book form because he has written those books. So we have to follow. That is what is given. So we have to follow the Guru Parampara. Yeah, so the enduring transcendentalist who is situated in self-realization can see these things clearly. He is not a fool. He has seen all these facts. That's why he is advising others also to take up whatever is best for us to get liberated. That's what that solution is giving. But those who are not situated in self-realization, first of all, they won't come in this group, like our class. Who wants to become liberated, who wants to have the realization, what is there in Bhagavad Gita? So we all gather here, you come to the class and all. But those who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try to. They may want to know, but until unless you come to the class or attend to all these lectures and or come, that satsanga is very important. Satsanga. Now, what are we? This is also a satsanga. Attending the class and all this. Are we talking about films or any politics and all? No, we are talking about something good about Bhagavad Gita or about God. So this will also help us in improving ourselves, and self-realization will slowly creep in. Yes. Gama Vishya Bhutani Dharayami Aham Ojasa Kushnani Chaushadi Sarva Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha. And what Bhagavan says, I enter into each planet, and by my energy they stay in orbit. See, God is here. He has control of all the planets. One do like this, like this. Mars say, no, I want to go there, loiter and come. So he will pull that. It is all bachonka, that animation and all good. So Earth has to be its own. He has to maintain the same orbit. He has to go. He cannot go faster than that 24 hours. One rotation means exactly 24 hours only he can rotate. Aaj mood nahi hai, main slowly karunga. Aaj Sunday hai. No, can't allow, no allowed. He has to be in that and that same orbit. Even Mars, Uranus, Jupiter, Mercury and all that. So everything is in the control of the Lord. So he keeps, gravity is a very important force. It keeps our planet orbiting the sun and ropes of our galaxy together. It keeps control. God has the control of all the, in the planets. So I enter into each planet, and by my energy, they stay in orbit. Can we maintain the same thing in this road? No, somebody will cross the lane fast, the piche say, oh, gone. Then accident takes place. So many things we see here. But there nothing happens. Everything is formulated. Everything will behave like that. 24 hours like this rotation, revolution, exactly 365 days. Can't take more than that of faster. This year, no, I will do fast. No, he can't do. All that planet has been trained that way. So, and they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice to life to all vegetables. There's something new which I learned from Bhagavad Gita. We all this in science and in school days, what we learned is chlorophyll, the green, the green leaf, that is what, the nurturing, what sun is giving. Sun is giving that chlorophyll, and then only it grows and all we had learned. But the juice, the taste of life, the juice of life is being given to the vegetables by moonlight. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. So this is also done by the Lord only. Bhagavan, Krishna is saying all this. Okay, then what he says, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidam. I am the fire of digestion in every body, every living body. If there is no digestion power, imagine, we keep eating, where it will go? Because of the digestion power keeps working, digestion, it throws away the worst waste and takes away the good things and it supplies to the blood, and then you become nice, healthy. Because you eat good stuff, then you become healthy. We keep only burger and pizza or Coke and all, everything will go into the waste only. Nothing will be added to our body. So I am the fire of digestion in every living body, and I am the air of life, outgoing and incoming, by which I digest the 4 kinds of foodstuff. What are the 4 kinds of foodstuff? Can anybody tell? It is there in purport. 4 kinds is, one is you have to bite and eat. Okay, the other one is sip and drink, like that. The other one is lick, like for honey and all, when you have to lick and have it. And the 4th is what? Slurp, something is given in that purport. So there are 4 types of food what we intake, and this what our stomach is digesting all these 4 types of anna. Anna is ahar, the food stuff. Yeah, so Bhagavan, he is there in the form of Pachanyannam Chaturvidam. He is a digestion power. He is like a digestion power. And so in the morning when you go to toilet, oh, thank God, my internal system is working. First of all, heartbeat is there. That's why you woke up. Oh, I'm alive. My heartbeat is still okay. Then you go to toilet and go, oh, my digestion power is also okay. So you have to keep thanking for all that. You're not asking more and more. All these things are what not seen outside, but then working continuously, it's working. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्. I am seated in everyone's heart. These are me. People are all making prasad. Is there in everyone's heart? Not only who are making prasad, unkai heart mein aisa nahi. In this photo, it is shown like that. So I'm saying they are all making prasad with all their, hair all tied and no hair should be fallen, and with great care, they take very good care for making prasad. And I'm seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance. Well, so many cooks spoil the broth. So here with coordination they do. Why? Each one is given a certain job, and one person who is putting salt the other person will not touch the salt. Otherwise it will become too salty. So they are of the good coordination, they may be working on this. Because a cook, example is shown here, that's why I'm talking. Even otherwise, he is seated in our heart, and from Bhagavan it comes remembrance, knowledge, forgetfulness, everything comes. Even if it is a child ka, school-going children is given, yes, that remembrance, when he goes to exam, he has to remember whatever is asked in the question. So he has to write. So the remembrance power, how he gets, the remembrance is given by the Lord. Suppose if he forgets, but God has given all forgetfulness, he goes and everything goes blank. How will he write exam? So one person, when he writes exam, I got good marks. Oh, I learned, I did my crack that, the entrance exam. You are given that remembrance power at the correct time, in the time of the exam, and that particular question ka answer you remembered. That remembrance is given by the Lord. So you have to thank him for that. So forgetfulness, yes, we have to thank that also, because if we start remembering all our past janma and all, oh God, we would have gone mad only by now. So it's good that we forget. Even yesterday's food, what we had, we have to think. Good that forgetfulness is also, in a way, it's good. We can't keep so much in memory, otherwise memory will become full. So we start misbehaving. So by all the Vedas, I am to be known. All this Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda is all being put by, what words are given by the Lord. It has been compelled and it's put. And by all the Vedas, I am to be known. When you read the Vedas, what is to be known? God has to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. Ultimately, after doing all this, whatever is given here, what the puja part and all that, yajna, tapas and all that, when you do all that, and what is the ultimate about? Again, going back to Godhead. So everything is surrounded by Him. Yeah. There are two, what is that? Shloka is here. Yeah. Dvavimau purushau loke chakshar eva cha kshara sarvani bhutani kutastokshara uchyate. There are two classes of being, the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, every entity is fallible. In this material world, we are all fallible only because we make mistakes. We are all fallible. And in the spiritual world, every entity is called infallible. Once you reach above, we all become infallible. Then 15.70. What's the sloka? Uttama Purusha Twanyah Paramatmeti Udahritah Yo Lokatrayam Avishya Vibhakti Avyaya Ishwara. Besides these two, fallible and infallible, besides these two, there is a greatest living personality, the Lord Himself, who has entered into these worlds and is maintaining them. So God is also there, and in a way, God is said as infallible. What is the meaning? Actually, he doesn't come under fallible or infallible. Still, he will be called an infallible. Why? Main reason is because he will never fall down from his commitment. His commitment is what? When the devotees, worship me, I will not leave them. I have constant, I will be looking at them. Looking means I will take care of them. Whatever he wants, I know what they want, I will give. And whatever is given to them, I will preserve it. That is what he keeps saying. So, if devotee is worshipping me, I'm waiting to serve him back. So his return gift leke tayar hai, only that he is waiting when you will worship me so that I can hand over that return gift to you. So we as a fool, we are lacking the knowledge of not worshipping him enough. So at least from now on, at least after this 18 days course, let us be aware. And we should spend more time in worshipping him. And how is the worship best to be done? Attending all these classes and doing japa and offering him food. We are eating 4 times a day. Yes, 4 times we have to offer him. Not bahar se khareed ke pav diya, bread diya. No. We have to cook. Oh, I don't cook all the 4 times a day. Okay, one time at least you will be cooking. No, not great. One rice I'm keeping. That rice you offer. No, I'm not having any rice. I'm just, eating only fruits. Okay, fruit you offer. Of course, that should be bought from outer. You cannot grow fruits and all. So you just wash it, clean. Yeah, fruits and, flowers, yes. You can't grow. Every house cannot grow flowers and all. If you can grow, well and good. Otherwise, buy from market, wash it clean and offer it. अगर कुछ भी नहीं है, I don't have flower, fruit or anything. 9th chapter we saw all that clearly. Then at least offer water to him. This is only what worshipping is important. What we offer is not important. That thing is not important. But with love and affection, what we offer, whatever we offer, with love and affection, we have to offer. That is most important. So, and besides these two, there is a great, okay. He who has entered in this world and is maintaining them. Okay. So that is what is said. We have to offer the Lord, whatever we have. Then he will be, we will be in his good books, and he will have constant attention towards us. Yes, now 18. Yasmat ksharamati toham aksharaadapi chotamaha ato asmi loke vedecha pratitaha purushotamaha. Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and infallible, Bhagavan says that. And because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in this world and in the Vedas as the supreme person. All the demigods, everybody is praising the Lord. Everybody is what? That's why we have the Brahma Samhita. Even Brahma is praising him. So Brahma Samhita is a very famous shloka. You can find in Veda base, in our online Veda base, you can find all these shlokas. What Govindam Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. After every fourth line, it will come like that. I am, going towards you. Grace me like that. So that's why people, because he's greatest, he's neither fallible nor infallible. He's apart from all that, he's greatest. That's why everybody, both in this material world as well as in spiritual world also, everybody is worshipping him. Yeah. See, this picture you can make out. Even Lord Shiva, where is Brahma? Brahma should also be here soon. Everybody, all will be going down to Lord Krishna and take his blessings. It's in Bhagavatam, it's given when Asura and Devas and all, they fight. No, in general, what Asuras always have a habit of disturbing this Devas. Devas will be doing some puja and all that, home and all. They will create some nuisance and they will always fight. So they have to come to Brahma. Oh, Brahma, see, these people are not allowing us to do puja part and all. Then what he will do? He'll have to praise you have to go on meditation and just sit on meditation. Then through meditation, he will talk to Krishna and Krishna will give him the solution. Oh, is it? Okay, so bad the situation has become. Don't worry, I'll take a form and come. So he'll take either a fish form or a crocodile form or some form he will take, and he will see to it that the miscreants are annihilated and only the pious live. So like that should be. Even Shiva, he always sits on meditation. Meditating on whom? Krishna. So he is a first class devotee of Krishna. He's a Vaishnavite. He's a Vaishnavite and he's a devotee of Krishna. Yes. It's given here. Brahma starts his day by meditating on the Supreme Lord. Although he holds such an exalted place in our universe, Brahma acknowledges God's supremacy and does not want to become illusioned into thinking that he is independently powerful. Not that, oh, you all are coming to me, okay, I will decide, okay, I will do that. No, he doesn't do anything independently. He doesn't take any decision. Just as a gardener doesn't create seeds, but simply sows and waters. That's all his duty, to make the garden grow. As Brahma's day wears on, we transmigrate from one body to another, sometimes to the upper planetary system and sometimes to the lower ones. Yeah, we will not come back to this earth, not guarantee. Can go to any loka. Sometimes in the body of a pigeon and sometimes that of a prince. We can become or in some big house also we may be born. Until after 4.32 billion years Earth years have passed, Lord Brahma's day ends, then we go to a dormant state. Then dormant state. Until his name is okay. That is given here. Okay, fine. I thought some other thing is that. Okay, we are almost coming to the close. Yomam evam sammodo janati purushottamam sasarva vidbhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without any doubt, yes, totally agreed, 100% without doubt, I know Krishna is all supreme God and all that. What he will do whole day, he will be spending time to please the Lord by dressing him up or, putting tilak and worship, do something, bhajan, kirtan, everything, japa, everything, he will keep doing that. So whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting, he is to be understood as the knower of everything. And he therefore engages himself in devotional service, O son of Bharata. Totally is convinced and he will be doing devotional service. And he can be said as he knows everything. He can say that. Okay, now we are coming to the last shloka. Iti gukyatamam shastram vidamuktam mayanaga etad buddhva buddhima syat kritakrityascha bharata. This is the most confidential part of Vedic scripture, in this one, and it is disclosed now by me in this whole chapter, Purushottama Yoga. Ke naam se, I have given you all the secret, whatever is left out. थोड़ा कुछ बचा कुचा था, that also now I told you. Whoever understands this will become wise and his endeavor will be no perfection. So this is what is the very secretive part which I told you. And wise people, wise people means those who are totally devoted. They will understand this and they will try to follow that path and will know perfection. They will reach God's abode. Om Tatsaditim Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyaya. So now is a summary. We'll see the summary part. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yeah, the tree of this material world is but a reflection of a real tree. What is a real tree? Supposed to be a real tree in the spiritual sky. And now what we see here is only a material world means it's a reflection only we see. Is the tree true? I mean, actually say no, it is not there. But we think all this, leaf is all Vedic hymns and has been nourished by the three modes of material nature. So we have to just, it's an analogy to understand. Where are we situated? We are on the lowest part. We should try to go up and up. So just as a tree's reflection is situated on water, the material reflection of the spiritual world is situated on desire, and no one knows where it begins or ends. This reflected tree is nourished by the three modes of material nature. Its leaves are the Vedic hymns, and its twigs are the object of senses. One who wants to disentangle himself from this tree must cut it down with the weapon of detachment and seek shelter of the Supreme Lord. Everyone in this world is fallible, but in the spiritual world, everyone is infallible. And beyond all others is the Supreme Person, Krishna. So he will never fall or he will never be infallible, but because he's waiting to serve the devotees. He's just waiting. Now I'll come. In Ajamilan case, what happened? He's calling out his son, his last son, the small boy. His name is Narayana. He just calls now, oh, Narayana, see, somebody has come, Narayana. What? Immediately Narayana, Krishna Dutat came, hey, Bhagavan ka naam liya, he's our, he's under our custody. He's asking those, this Yamdut. They say, you go. Now what? No, it's time for us to take his life. No, he has already taken Narayana's name. So he's under our custody. You have no right to touch him. So they went back and they go and complain they go and tell Yamaraj. What happened? I asked you to get that life. No, what happened? And he says, oh, no. He said, Narayana, actually he was meaning is calling out his son. But by the time all this, Krishna Dutas came, and he said, oh, is it? Because he took the name, oh, then leave. We have no say in that, only they will take care. Then he was given more life and then he realized his mistake. Then after living for very long and doing pious activities and all, he went to Krishna's abode. He was taken in a palanquin. He was made to enter to the God's abode. It's a nice pastime story. Now, what tomorrow is another very important, very interesting chapter. Daiva, Asura, Sampat, Vibhaga Yoga. Daiva quality is what? Asura quality is what? Do we have those qualities? It is no more like, Asura will have the two horns and two big teeth, all that thing. No, even we also are Asura only because of the qualities we have. So what are those qualities which is coming under Asura qualities and what are the Deva qualities? Means divine qualities and Asura qualities. We'll see tomorrow. Divine and demonic qualities. What do they lead to? That also we'll see. Giving up demonic tendencies and following scriptures. So if we find, oh, there are so many demonic qualities I have. So let us leave those qualities and follow the scriptures. Yeah, Panchatattva. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Now we'll say Jai Jaikar to all these people. We are, and in a way, we are thanking them. All these people we thank, because of whom we are learning all this, and we have all come together and helping each other to grow more and more in spiritual life. Okay. And now first is Vaishnava. All these people who are attending our class, they are all Vaishnava. Everybody, whoever is Krishna Bhaktas, they are all Vaishnavas. So I'm going down towards you all and saying this prayer. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय.
अनंत कोटि भक्त वृंद की
जय. जय.
जय.
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय.
जय.
आचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
जय.
जय.
हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की
जय.
जय.
चैतन्य महाप्रभु की
जय.
जय.
भगवद गीता और भागवत ग्रंथ की
जय.
जय.
श्री राधा गोविंद की
जय.
और प्रेमानंदे.
हरि
हरि बोल.
Stop the recording.